Now let's look at some of the basic editing that you can do for any of the artwork items. I'll just choose one item at random from the list. And you see that it tells me in the first column it's record number 2 of 25. So I've got a total number of 25 items, and when they're in alphabetical order, this one happens to be number 2. If I want to, I can navigate through my list this way. I can also, if I want to choose a particular one by alphabetically, choosing it from this drop-down list. So you can at any time navigate to one or another item in your list. It tells me in small type under the title when it was created, when the record was modified. We're not talking here about modifying the artwork, we're talking about modifying the record in the database. You've got the creation date here, which you can adjust at any time using a typical calendar. And the year is automatically given to you in calculation terms so that you can have that year appear in certain other places on printouts, telling you sort of in shorthand what year the item was created. You can select from whatever medium you want by typing it in this box. You have an option for 2D or 3D. If it's a 3D item, you also get 2 fields for the depth and the weight. If it's 2D, you only get the width and the height. You can choose for the orientation. It's either square, vertical, or horizontal. And you can sort here by a letter of the alphabet. Now, I happen to automatically have chosen A for this, but there are some times where something starts with the letter T for the word the, and you may want to choose a different letter of the alphabet for sort purposes. The types are available to you in a drop-down list based on some types that you will see later on. You can edit in your settings. They're completely flexible and at your choice. You can write a description, indicate with a checkbox whether it's framed or not and whether it's a signed item, insert the price, and you can also here choose what the status of the item happens to be at any given time. It'll then automatically show you its current location. In order to get a picture into this box, all you have to do is drag and drop, and your JPEG or PNG graphic will appear automatically when you drop it in this area. The same is true for your close-up pictures. So in this case, I've got a close-up picture of part of a frame and a close-up picture of part of the painting. It's totally up to you whether you want to use the close-ups or not. You've got some buttons on top of every artwork item. The first one is Notes, where you can write any notes you want of any length about that artwork item. Here you see the info sheet that we looked at in a previous video, just another way of getting at that info sheet. If you were going to put it on exhibit, this is one place where you can very easily do that. We'll go back to the item this way. And if you were going to look at the history of where it's been on exhibit, you would see it in this list. That one doesn't happen to have any history, but there are many others that do.